Hey, welcome back, everybody. It's Shino. We're back playing Dinkum. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing good. Did a lot of work last night between episodes and before I went to sleep. Let's jump back in. Let's take a look at what I've done. Still trying to work out a little bit as far as, what do I want things to look like out here. So I'm kind of thinking along this line right here. This would be what an intersection would kind of look like. I'm not going to do T intersections. I'm going to only do, intersection. Well, I guess this would be a T. I'm not going to do a four-way intersections anywhere in the village. It'll all be T intersection type connections. But I think this is going okay. I'm going to set up individual lots for each person, and we're going to put an area back behind where we can put little garden areas or whatever, little areas for them to sit, right? Okay, so this is that's the size of John's lot that we've got done, and most of these are 1 2 3 4. Each one's a little bit different size. I think John's is like a 4x6 or something like that. I can't remember. 4x5. I can't remember. 1 2 3 4 5. Yeah, looks like a 4x5. So each one's going to be kind of a little different size. So that means I can't go ahead and just kind of lay out like all the plots out here. What we're going to have to do is bring them over, put them into place, and then we'll work around that spot. But like we said, we want Franklin to be right across from us, and unfortunately, he is gone. I did collect a few more discs last night, but we'll have to wait until he gets back before we can give those to him. But anyways, yeah, everything else is going pretty good. Let's go through and take a look at what we need to do today. Clear 4 tree stumps. That'll be easy. Cook 2 fruit and find some buried treasure. That's what we do anyways in a daily. So that's no biggie there. Let's see what John needs as far as today goes. Army and chip. Nope, that's not something I can do, sir. So not right now. Unfortunately, that's not something I can do for you today. What about talk to Fletch? Let's chat. What do you need done, Fletch? 6 scallop shells. That we can do. Yes, I'll help. Perfect. 6 scallop shells. Should be relatively easy because I got 66 of those. Good. Let's chat, and this is for you. And let's see what we get for a reward. Mushroom soup. Cool. Okay. Before we go any further, let's go ahead and jump in, look at our milestones that we've accomplished. So, Savvy Shopper, that one's done. Super Taster, that one's done. Crafting Crazy, I made a lot of stuff last night, so that one's done. Harvest Master, we gathered up a bunch of stuff, so that one's done. Helpful Friends not, Bug Catchers not, so, oh, there's more up here. Oh, hey, Amber. Yeah, that's a good one. Brewtastic, or Brewmatic, there we go. Shell, yeah. Wild Cedar, cool. Archaeologist. Trap time. I did make some more traps also. I think one more trap. So that allowed us to trap in another animal. Cool. Okay, that's it. We are collected. So what do we want to do today for sure? Oh, let's go by our... let's take a look at our licenses. All right, we definitely want to get the better pickaxe. Let's get that one done. That's going to allow us to make the copper pickaxe. Deep mining, that's going to be our next step. We are able to unlock that right now, which is, or not right now, but we've reached the level where we can do it. Now we just got to get the points for it. Fishing license, we're going to wait on that. trapping license, I do want to get this one because I'm going to want to get the stronger traps. Yeah, that's going to come in handy. Let's see, the cargo license, tool belt license, the windmills to speed up the production. That would be a good one to get, but those are expensive. Oh, we said this. We want to get the water one. Yes. That's what gives the rowboat. Sweet. All right. And let's see old Johnny boy here. Let's go collect our mail. Oh, we have a message from Fletch. Let's talk about the mining license. That's cool. Bug tipster. Let's open this one up. It was early mornings. There was a bug in the bushlands I've never seen before. Thought you might like to know. Okay. All right. Very good. So you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 11. Oh, a Maggie egg. How about that? Cool, cool, cool. Okay, so we've got quite a bit of stuff here to get done today. We're definitely going to do some mining to make sure that we are collecting up a lot of the resources we need. Now that we can make the better pickaxe, we're going to be able to take one of these pickaxes and convert it over. But still, we're at the point where we need to keep buying tools also. So we're going to take one of these and we're going to convert it over into a copper one. And then we'll also end up buying another copper pickaxe or another pickaxe to go along with it. We'll use the copper pickaxe only when we need to for now. Let's go over here and see Johnny boy. And we're going to be selling goods. And we want to sell that. You know, I'm going to save the Maggie egg for now. I've never gotten one of those. So I'm going to save it. See what that gives us. And then we'll sell that. We'll sell that. Actually, let's just sell 8, 9, 10. Yeah, let's do 8. And let's only sell 1 lime. And that's it. Okay. We're going to keep the rest of this stuff. 20,000. Cool, cool. All right. And over here, like we said, we want to make sure we buy another basic pickaxe. And I'm going to go ahead, not a bug net. Basic axe. Cool, cool, cool. And I'm almost tempted to buy another stone grinder because we're going to be making a lot of cement, and that would come in handy. So yeah, let's go ahead and buy another stone grinder. Cool. All right, so we've got all of our tasks done except for the permanent residence. So that's cool. Everything else we've got. We're going to need to cook some fruit. That'll take care of that one. Clear some stumps. And go find some buried treasure. So yeah, let's get some crafting stuff done here first. Grab that and that. We have our basic hammer. I'm going to kind of move stuff around here. There we go. Cool. All right, so let's start off. We want to make the copper pickaxe. Cool. Got that. Do we want to make another copper axe? I don't think we do. I remember what else. Oh, gosh darn it. It used the wrong pickaxe. I forgot about that. So when you go to make these, make sure you only have one of the tools in your inventory, because it will take the highest durability item to make it. So, yeah. Darn it. I didn't mean to do that. So we got 2 copper pickaxes. That's fine. They're full durability. Cool. Let's see. We got that in there. Everything else is... I think everything else is done here that we need to do. All right, let me empty out my inventory and we'll take off. All right, I think we're ready. I'm going to go ahead and take one of these lime jams. There we go. That'll give me a boost on our energy level. So we're going to be finding some treasure today. That's one of the things we want to look for. We definitely need to get some more copper. Need to get lots more lead or tin. So that's kind of really my primary focus today, is to find that kind of stuff. And then we're going to collect a lot of rocks while we're out here too. And hopefully then we'll have a good basis of tools and equipment for being able to get started on our construction around our base. So I think I've been thinking about this, looking at the map last night. I think I do want to head back over to this area, and I wouldn't mind checking kind of that area right there also. So we're going to kind of shoot across this lake here, this river, and we're going to head down across that way and see what we can find. And we're going to gather this treasure up along the way, because I see 3 X's on the ground right here. There we go. Cool. All right, so I had talked about this in the last episode. You can use that hammer for getting your ores. Like I said, it does take a lot of durability, or not a lot of durability, but a lot of energy to swing this thing. But there you go. We can use that for getting our ores back. Secondly, I think now, yeah, we can get these, and I don't know, will this hammer work on this one? No, it will not. So these, your copper pickaxe is good for these larger chunks of rock, and looky there, you get quite a bit of rock out of them. Plus, you also get ores, or a chance to get ores each time you do that. So definitely a good thing having this copper pickaxe for this kind of stuff. All right, here's something good to find also whenever you get a chance to, and this is called the bottle brush. This is something else that you can brew. You have to break it to get the seeds. So you don't want to break. If you find 2 of them, you might leave one, just in case you don't get a seed. Like, it doesn't look like I got a seed off of that one. So, yeah, you don't want to use them all up or get rid of them all and run the chance of not getting a seed. Now, here's something else. In case you just, let's say you are out here running, you find these treasures like this, you can go ahead and dig it up and put it back. And if it's one of the barrels, it just kind of pops it up to the surface so you can find it later. It might be something to think about doing, especially if you're getting low on durability on your pickaxe and you don't want to go through it all. That might be a way to kind of help you out. Just kind of looking around, see if I can find any more bottle brush. I'll grab some more apple. Sure. Yeah, I'm going to look for some more bottle brush before I head out of here. And remember me talking about some of the bad, some of the things that can get you in this game. There's some up there. I can't remember what they're called because I stay away from them right now. Because they blow fire, I think. So you got to kind of watch out for those guys. Not a position where I can do battle with them at this moment. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to... Let's take a peek at it. There we go. M. And yeah, it looks like that area right there. And I'm going to put a skull on it. There we go. And let me know that that's a bad guy. All right, let me keep looking. Hey, there's the other tower. All right, I have worn myself out collecting stuff. mining stuff. The entire day actually was spent just out collecting and mining. Um, I think we're going to be doing a lot more of that because we'll use up our energy, use up our tools best we can in the night, and then come back. And when it becomes the late time, then we can finish up, the stuff that we need to do. We want to go ahead and get the 2 fruit cooked before it gets too late. And I've got some lime there. Let's go ahead. I think actually, you know what? Yeah, I've got 8 here. So we can do one more of those. And we picked up a lot of apples. So we can do a lot of those too. So while we're doing other things, I'm going to kind of keep these going. Yeah, see, that counts as cooking. Perfect. Get those done. Let's get some ores processed and get this stuff ground up. And just as a point, if you're out scavenging and you start to find a lot of tin plates and you don't really, need a whole lot of them, you can smelt those back down into bars, and then you can use those for making your nails or tools or whatever you need. So keep that in mind. You don't have to use them right away and turn them into or leave them as sheets. You can go ahead and use them for something else to choose. Let's grab some hardwood planks. Probably need to grab a few more of those. Be enough. Grab those. Grab those. Perfect. And let's look. What do we need for we need iron bars for this. Okay, so let's grab some iron bars. Let's just grab 2 for right now. And let's make some of these more advanced traps. Cool. Now these are going to be able to hold the sturdier animals a little longer. So you'll remember we caught one of the dingoes and it pretty quickly, got away from us. This is going to help prevent that from happening. We'll be able to use these to capture those type critters. So I'm going to let's do this. Let's put that there. Put you there, you there. I like to have the flashlight right in the middle. And then I'll cycle through what I need like that. So if I'm going to catch a dingo, I'll use those over there. If I'm catching anything else, I'm using those over there. Cool. Let's go do some trapping. Let's get your doggy. Oh, there's a cockatoo. Ah. Dang it. Messed that one up. All right, there's another one, luckily. Ah, why didn't he catch him? That's frustrating. All right, let's catch this guy. I guess maybe I'm just not getting it lined up underneath him properly. That's unfortunate. Okay. All right, let's catch us a dog. Now you can, get animals to chase you into these traps, so you don't have to use the flashlight for doing it, but it sure is easy in the beginning, especially when it's late at night. You don't want to do any of the fighting. this becomes a much better way and a much easier way of being able to capture them. Cockatoo just landed. Let's see if we can get him. Just slightly off each time. Got him that time. Thank goodness. And I got another one. All right, and that makes actually 7 that we've caught tonight. So we'll go ahead and send those back. Each time we're able to make more and more traps, of course, we'll be able to catch more and more animals. And that's going to be more and more dinks. So we definitely want to keep that going each night. There's something else I would like to make. If I can remember the boat. We need to make a rowboat. So we're going to need 2 10 bars, 4 nails, and 10 of each plank. Let's see. We've got 10 there. We're going to need more palm wood. I don't think I'll end up getting anything extra off here. It may have to take a little bit of time to... Yeah. So we're just too short. We should have a palm wood tree ready to harvest here, though. This will just take a while, not having a lot of not having a lot of energy. Go. That should be everything we need for the rowboat. Cool. All right. We are ready to go boating. I don't know. It doesn't use durability. If I recall, it does not use durability, or it doesn't use energy for actually going out there and rowing. But we'll do that. We're going to go to sleep. We'll come back in the morning, and we will play around with that boat. All right, it's next morning. Look at that mining. Love it. Very nice. So during the night, oh, someone's visiting. Alrighty. So during the night, I did make a few more tools. I've been working a little bit more, trying to fill this out. This will be the main road coming in. Got to put in some more of the concrete pathways down through here. And I started playing around with some of the walls. So you'll see the wall set up here, and we have a bridge coming across here now, which is going to come in really, really handy. We'll have to do a little more work to make it a little more protected. But now with this wall, we can keep the alligators at bay from coming up out of the water and getting into us. Now I want to run over here really quick because we had one last night here that was attacking the doggos, and he did quite a number on the herd of them here. And I saw some more meat right here. Here we go. Cool. Now, these walls will not keep you out. Well, I guess it is going to keep me out. I've been using some walls in one of my other worlds, and thought I could jump over them. Yeah, well, I can get up on top of it. Maybe just because I was in the water. I don't know. All right, let's get started on our day here. We got a lot to do. First off, let's check and see how much money we got from dropping stuff up. And I don't see any notes there, so I'm just going to go ahead, take all that. Good, good, good. And I did make another copper pickaxe, so we can use that for mining as we go out today. There's all that done, and then I'm going to drop this meat off. Go. Okay, didn't do a whole lot of gathering of stuff last night. Our activities for today, we need to sell 4 bugs, find some buried treasure, and sell 4 fish. All right, so we're going to need to go fishing and gather in some bugs. Let's go find our quest lines from our visitors and from everybody first. I do want to talk about the town. And can I see the deeds? Museum deed. We need to get this going. So I'm going to go ahead and hit apply there. Let's do it. Here we go. And then let's talk to Fletch one more time here. We'll see what kind of quest she might need. Oh, something to eat. I can't remember what it is that she likes. I'm gonna say not right now. I can't remember what it is that she likes. Want to chat? Got a job for me? Blue moon butterfly. Okay. Yes. And did we... You got the bug on my... Okay. So let's do... I want to get out of there. Okay. We need to buy some tools. I wish they had a way of doing this without having to go through the entire dialogue. That would be nice. Let's buy another bug net. There we go. And then what do we have here? Grinding down. Cool. Making bars. And that's it. All right. I think we've collected everything. We know what we need. Blue moon butterfly. And let's go see. Hello, Clover. See if she needs anything done. I need to catch fish today, right? Okay. So I'm gonna say nah on this one. I'm gonna say nah on that one. Okay, let's go take care of this. We are gonna go in our boat for the first time, and let's do some exploring here. Woo! Here we go. And same as before, you're going to use your WASD. Make it go. And this is going to help us. This will allow us to travel a little bit faster and a little bit farther than what we could by running. So this is going to help us out a whole lot. All right, so the first thing I want to do is I want to go to what they call the North Islands. It'd be this area right up over here we want to go to. I want to get some coconut trees. So that's what we're going to be doing today, is going up here to get some coconut trees. And I'm just going to go ahead and select like that island right there. I'll put a star on it, or I'll do that. And then we'll click it again so it shows up on the map. Cool. Let me head up that way. I'll be back. And there is the coconut trees. Yay. All right. These are just going to harvest these just like anything else. We're definitely going to harvest a bunch of these. And the wood you get off of these is the palm wood. So if you need some palm wood, yeah, go right ahead, harvest, cut them down. But we've got palm wood from other sources. So I'm not going to worry about that. What we don't have, though, is coconuts. So we're going to get these so we can plant some coconut trees back in our orchard. And I will go ahead, since there's a couple stumps here. Oops, wrong one. Since there's a couple stumps, go ahead and take those. Cool. And let's do some fishing while we're up here, too. We got to sell some fish. So we're going to look around, see if we can spot any fish out here. There is a couple right there. Not going to do anything. I see something down the water right here. We're going to go down here and get this. Blue mussel. Keep casting in the wrong direction. All right, cool. All right, we didn't catch all the fish that we needed yet, but we're going to have to sell these, and it is 1 o'clock, so we're going to have to head back. We'll just finish doing some fishing and catching some bugs back around our home base, and that way we can get back there and try to make this quest done. I think John closes at like 5 or 6, so we got to get there pretty quick. All right, we're going to do our quest lines here, get the things that we need. There is 2 bugs done. There is, this will be the 3rd one. Oops. There we go. And we just need 1 more bug. And then a couple fish to catch, and we should be good to go. Oh, a little beach uncle perch. How many fish I got now? 1, 2, 3. So I need 1 more fish. Go. Let's go sell these off and call these quests complete. I got 4 fish. I actually ended up with more than just a couple there. There we go. And I'm going to sell you 2 of those and 1 of those 2. Sounds good. Thanks, John. Cool. All right, those quests are done. All right, we do need to find some treasure, but we'll do that tonight. We just need to dig up 1. Is that all it was? Just find some buried treasure. Take a quick look. I made this trip a couple times in last couple of days, and every time I come through here, I will usually find at least 1 X. So I'm thinking this probably resets. They seem to be easier to spot at night, but I've seen them pretty blatantly during the day too. There's 1. And there's one right there in the water, too. There we go. Easy. We're going to run over and we're going to see how well, how much this thing needs. Actually, let me do this run around here first. And we'll go back to it. Yay, a piece of amber. Woohoo. Put you down there for now. Nice. Get you on the way back through. All right, let's see if we got enough stuff to add to this. Wires. Here we go. Yeah, I mean, if you see, I'm not making any trips over here. So what I filled in here so far is just what I've gathered by running around this little area here. So that's pretty good. We're going this way. And of course, John is closed for the day, so I'm just going to drop this right there. And I'll talk to you tomorrow, buddy. Get my money from you. What did we gather up? Yeah, let me dump my inventory. I forgot. I got to get the blue moon butterfly for John. Yeah, blue moon butterfly. So where is so the pedia, the bugs, blue moon butterfly? Oh, it may be too late to get it today. We're gonna see what this one is over here, though. Ulysses, I think. Yep, it's Ulysses. Oh, blue moon butterfly. John, where are you creeper? There you are. Looking in my tent? You weirdo. This is for you. Nice. Okay, now let me empty out my bags. All right, we're going to take a look here at how much space we're going to need for the museum. I said I wanted this to go, right between me and Fletch's place. So I got to move kind of all that stuff out of the way there. Okay. All right, we can do that. Let's get that stuff moved. These things are relatively easy. Oops, wrong one. These things are relatively easy to pick up. Only thing that's going to be a little hard is going to be these right here. I think I can break them, but I don't have a whole lot of durability or a lot of stamina. Now, it looks like we may have to make a new one. All right. I'm going to take that out of the way. Oh, I lost that bush. Oh, well. Okay, so there's all that stuff, and we'll need to move those, and we're going to have to relocate all this stuff here. So, yeah, give me one moment. Okay, we've got things kind of rearranged here. When it's daytime, I'm going to squeeze that tree out. Maybe take one extra spot, or I may move. I could shift all this stuff down one. Yeah, I may do that because I just want to get this out so it's not kind of buried back in behind there. We're going to be expanding this again, so this one's going to change multiple times as we got to process more and more stuff. There's a lot of stuff that has to be done as far as processing goes. And yeah, this is not going to be it. We're going to have to move quite a ways back in that way by the time this is done. But for now, this will work, and this gives us enough room now that we can put the deed for the museum in. And I want it to go even there. 1, 2 that way. 1, 2 that way. See right there? Looks good to me. Yes. And what are we going to need for this as far as building materials go? Let's go ahead and track requirements so we can keep an eye on it. That's really not that bad. We might be able to actually gather all of that up tonight. We got 7 nails, so I will need 2 of those, unfortunately. To do that, bag of cement, I've only got 1. So I'll need to process some more bags of cement, and then palm wood planks. I've only got 2 palm wood planks, but we're good on that. So yeah, let's make up some more nails. Takes care of that, and then for the concrete, we have 1, so we're going to need to do this. All right, that did it. I went ahead and harvested 1 palm wood tree, so we can get this all marked. There we go. We'll let this start going for tomorrow. The museum's important for being able to get your permit points, or not permit points, but your license points. So it's going to be important for us to get that done. Everything we turn in is going to give us, like we saw over here, everything we turn in is going to give us some permit points. I keep saying permit points, but you know what I mean. Cool. Okay, let's see what else we need to do. I think that is it for this episode. Yeah. All right, folks, that's going to do it for this episode. Pretty good spot. I think by next time we come on, we're probably going to be getting close to being able to harvest some of this stuff and really kicking out some food items so that we can sell that. All right. All right. Thanks for spending time with me. This is Shino, and we'll see you in the next video. Take care.